It's a 20-minute walk from the bus stop to the stadium. Much of it is through a barrio called Curundu, a ragged section of the city with rundown houses and starving dogs almost everywhere you look. You see drunks, homeless people, and street hustlers. Crime is widespread. It's not a neighborhood you want to linger in, but people tell me that nobody messes with ball players. I walk fast. If the Yankees had a dress code for tryouts, I would have been sent right back to Puerto Camito. I show up in old green pants, a frayed shirt, the shoe with the hole, and no glove. There are about 20 other prospects there, and when I arrive in my ragamuffin outfit, they point at me and laugh. Hey, look, they're giving a tryout to a hobo, I imagine them saying. I've played games in the park before. I know the layout and the size. It seats 25,000 people, so the surroundings are familiar. The first thing I do is find Chico Herron, the scout. Chico is a small, round man who always has a Yankee hat on his curly mop of hair. I've known him for years. You can't be a ball player around Chorrera or Puerto Camito and not know him. I say hello. I'm glad you're here, Mariano, he says. I hear you looked good in relief the other day. So you're doing some pitching now? Well, a little bit, I tell him, which is not a complete lie. It's not like I pitch every day or anything. Really, I just pitched that one time because the team needed me. Okay, fine, he says. Get out there and warm up and we'll get started. Chico had scouted me once before, about a year earlier. He was looking at me as a shortstop when I played some games for Oeste. I made most of the plays and had a couple of hits, but Chico didn't see enough to recommend me as a prospect. He was concerned that I wouldn't be a good enough hitter to make it in Las Grandes Ligas, and because he'd scouted me previously, he wasn't all that fired up when he got the call from Claudino and Emilio. I've already seen Mariano Rivera as a shortstop, Chico told them. You haven't seen him as a pitcher, Emilio says. Trust me, I caught him, Claudino says, piling on. This is a kid who can put the ball wherever he wants. I recognize quite a few of the guys at the tryout from playing against them. At 20 years old, I am probably the oldest player there. The guy they really want to look at is a kid named Luis Parra, a really hard thrower. I ask one of the guys if I can borrow a glove to warm up. I am not worried about Luis Parra or anybody else. I'm not there to make an impression. I just want to play ball. What's the worst they can do, send me home? I'm not thinking that this is my big chance to escape Puerto Camito and change the course of my family's life forever. After a few minutes, Chico calls me over. Why don't you get on the mound and throw some pitches, he suggests. I nod and head to the mound, digging in front of the rubber a little. When I look down, I see my big toe poking out of my right shoe. I face the plate, pitch from the traditional wind-up position. I rock back with my left leg, raise my hands up slightly, then bring my left leg forward and push off with my right. I wind and deliver, a fastball in the corner. I get the ball back and throw again, another strike on the black that pops into the catcher's glove. I am throwing easily, fluidly, with no grunting or flailing limbs. I may be built like a pipe cleaner, but I can put the ball where it needs to go. I throw a total of 9 pitches. They are all fastballs, because that is the only pitch I have. That's good, Mariano. That's all I need, Chico says. I'm not sure what he means. 9 pitches? That's it? Time to get back to the fishnets now? A few minutes later, Chico pulls me aside. I like what I saw from you today, he says. I would like you to keep coming back for the rest of the week, and then have Herb Rayborn, Director of Latin American Scouting for the Yankees, take a look at you. Herb is the one who makes the final call. What do you think about that? As long as I can get off work, I'll come back, I tell him. Thank you for having me in today. I hope I see you tomorrow, Chico says. I walk back through the barrio, dodge a few panhandlers, and get on one bus and then another, where I talk the driver into accepting a reduced fare of 25 cents for today. My father grants me the time off, so the rest of my week follows the same schedule. I repair nets in the morning and return to the stadium in the afternoon. I work out